My child, this is not just any message. This is not something ordinary that you can hear and then forget. Archangel Michael is standing beside you as I speak, and I, your God, am urgently trying to reach your heart. Something is happening right around the place you call home. Yes, your house, where you live, where you sleep, breathe, cry, and pray, is about to see something you just can't ignore. A woman is coming very soon. Her energy is already nearing your space. She isn't just any woman. She's linked to something ancient, something sacred, something hidden deep in the story of your soul. And child, if you skip this, you might miss a sign I've sent with a powerful purpose. Whispers have been heard in heaven. Angels have gathered around your name. Archangel Michael has stepped forward, sword of light in hand, to protect you, but also to bring this truth to you. You've been asking me for signs, haven't you? Late at night, when you thought I wasn't listening, I heard every single word. And now, my answer is arriving right at your doorstep. This woman brings more than just a message. She carries a divine key. A key to your healing, to your awakening. A key to unlock what's been stuck in that house for a long time: energy, emotions, patterns, and even people. You've felt strange lately, right? Like time slows down when you're alone in your room, or like someone's watching you, but you can't see who. It's not your imagination. Spiritual forces are stirring around you, and your home's vibration has changed. That's why you feel uneasy. That's why your dreams have become so intense. I've been walking through that house with my angels, touching door frames, windows, the bed where you lay your head, and the mirror where you stare at your reflection, wondering if anyone sees the pain behind your eyes. I do. I see it all. And I'm telling you, this message is not to be skipped. Something is about to happen. If you want to activate the flow of God's favor in your life right now, please like this video. Let that simple act open the doors of blessing that heaven is ready to pour out on you. The woman who is coming has a story. She might speak in hints, perhaps with silence more than words. But pay attention, child, because behind that silence is something you've waited 3 years to hear. And if you look away, if you skip this, you might not get another chance like this for a long, long time. This is a moment of divine timing. A moment where earth and heaven are aligning for you. If you're feeling chills right now, if your heart just skipped 2 beats, if you're blinking faster than usual, it's because your soul already knows this is real. Pause here, and before you read further, I ask you subscribe right now, not just to the message, but to this divine journey. By subscribing, you activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life, ensuring you stay connected to the guidance you desperately need. I send messengers through this channel every day, and one of those messages will change your life in a way you never even imagined. Don't miss what's coming next. Now listen carefully. The house you're in, your home, has soaked up so many emotions over time: love, betrayal, laughter, sadness, 5 sleepless nights, prayers whispered into the dark, hopes written in journals, tears hidden in pillows. That house remembers, but it's about to be visited by a woman with spiritual authority, not because of her age or words, but because of what she has seen. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings. It is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. You might not recognize her right away. She may arrive as a guest, a stranger, a neighbor, or even in your dreams before she appears in person. But she is on her way. I sent her. You've been asking me, God, how will I know what to do next, where to go next, who to trust? And I am answering you now through Archangel Michael's warning. Don't skip this. Stay alert. This woman is tied to your next chapter. She might reveal something that shocks you. It could be about your past, a truth hidden in your family, or a warning about someone close to you. Or it could be something more beautiful, a lost connection being restored, a promise being fulfilled, or a secret prayer being answered. But she won't come twice. She's being sent just once, and you need to be spiritually awake when it happens. The miracles you've been praying for aren't just floating in the clouds. They are already walking toward you. They are wrapped in real people, real moments, real signs. And this is one of them. You've outgrown many things lately, friendships that feel one-sided, dreams that no longer fit your heart, places that make you feel small. That's because I am preparing you for expansion. And when I expand your life, I first send someone to disturb your comfort, someone to wake you up. This woman will do that. She might not even realize she's doing my work, but she will. Let me ask you this: when you walk into your home lately, do you feel peace or tension? Do you sense a glow or a heaviness? Be honest with me, because the atmosphere of your home is about to change forever. A spiritual reset is coming to that house, and you have a part to play. Don't fear, my child. This is not a threat, it is a promise. But you must be ready. You must stay open. You must protect your space with prayer, with light, with wisdom. Archangel Michael is already stationed near your entrance. That's why things have felt so intense lately. You're under divine surveillance, not for punishment, but for a blessing. Good. Keep reading, child, because everything I am about to reveal to you matters more than you realize. That house you're living in, it's not random. It's not just a roof and walls. I placed you there for a reason. I chose that exact location, that exact structure, that exact energy, because something needs to be birthed there, something holy, something powerful. And before that can happen, I need to send this woman. You may not like how she arrives. You may question why she's there. You may even feel irritated, confused, or unsure. But mark my words, her presence is not an accident. Heaven never sends messengers without reason. This is part of your awakening. You've been in a deep season of waiting. You know it. Waiting for love to show up, waiting for truth to be revealed, waiting for someone to finally say, "You matter more than you know." I heard every whisper of your heart. I saw you when you lit that green candle alone, praying for a miracle, and I am answering. But I must tell you the truth, my miracles never come the way humans expect. They come softly, they come mysteriously, they come through people, often disguised as interruptions. She may look like a visitor, but she is a signal, a symbol, a spiritual turning point. And this woman will not only bring information, she carries emotion. She carries divine energy. And once she steps into your home, even for a short 10 minutes, something will shift. You'll notice it. The air may feel different. Your body might react. Chills, goosebumps, a strange sense of memory, even though you've never met her before. That's because your soul remembers her, even if your mind does not. Do not fight it. Do not run from it. Welcome it, and you'll step into a brand new chapter of your life. Let me say this clearly: if you ignore this moment, if you brush it off or call it coincidence, you may miss the very answer you've been crying for. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm preparing you. Archangel Michael has gone ahead to guard your house. He's placed angelic light at all four corners of your rooms. He's watching the spiritual atmosphere of your space like a sentinel. That's why some of your plans haven't worked. That's why things have felt stuck. You thought it was delay, but I was preparing the ground. I had to clear out some old energy before I could release this new one. And now the timing is almost here. That woman, yes, her, she will bring clarity. She may hand you something. She may give you a name. She may reveal a hidden truth. Or she may just stare at you in a way that unlocks something deep inside of you. And after she leaves, don't be surprised if you feel emotional. That's normal. When divine energy touches your home, your spirit reacts. You're not crazy. You're awakening. You're remembering who you are. I placed you in that house because it's not just a house. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me, because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. It's a spiritual portal. You've cried in those rooms. You've begged me for signs. You've asked the walls, why is nothing changing? And now, finally, change is walking toward you. But child, you have to meet it. You have to respond. You have to stay present. You can't afford to sleepwalk through this. This is not a season to be distracted. You are in a sensitive time, a divine moment that only comes once every 4 years. Don't let noise steal your awareness. Don't let fear block your reception. Don't let your overthinking push this miracle away. You're reading this right now because your soul already knows it's true. And I, your God, am confirming it. The house you're living in is about to become the meeting place for something holy. I have chosen this moment to change your path forever. I see the pain you carry, the memories that haunt you, the silence that you pretend doesn't hurt. I know what you've endured inside those walls, the fights you never talked about, the betrayals you didn't see coming, the long nights wondering if anyone really cares. I saw it all, and I'm not ignoring your suffering, I'm transforming it. That's why I'm sending this woman. She may bring a warning. She may bring a blessing. She may bring a test, but all three will work together for your breakthrough. She is part of your deliverance. Do you understand now, child? This message is not just a message. It is a prophecy. And you are living inside the very place where that prophecy will unfold. You are standing at the doorway of divine change. Archangel Michael is not whispering, he is declaring. He is speaking loud in the spiritual realm, and this is his order to you. Don't skip this. Don't scroll past. Don't delay. Watch what's about to happen. Watch who enters your space. Watch what shifts inside you the moment that woman steps foot in your home. She may speak of something lost. She may mention a dream you forgot. She may cry in front of you. She may leave behind an object. And I want you to pay attention to every detail. Nothing she says or does is random. Every movement, every word, every glance is wrapped in divine code. A message within a message. You think you've been waiting, but truly, I've been waiting too. I've waited for the exact second when your heart would be soft enough to receive what I'm about to give. I've waited for the moment when your house would be still enough, when your soul would be quiet enough, when your distractions would lose power. And now that moment is here. That woman, the one sent to your door, she is my sign that your wilderness season is ending. You've been in a place of not knowing. You've had questions, deep ones. God, what do I do next? Who can I trust? Why am I here? You felt invisible even in the middle of a crowd of 6 people. You've smiled to survive. You've stayed strong even when you wanted to collapse. But your strength didn't go unnoticed. I saw every moment you held yourself together. And that's why I'm shifting things now. You've proven your heart is still open, even after all it's been through. And that's where I begin. Not when you're perfect, but when you're willing. Let me tell you a secret. This woman may be the one who delivers an answer from someone you loved long ago. She may carry a message from someone you thought forgot about you. Or she might not say anything at all, but her presence alone will stir the memories you buried so deeply that even you forgot how much they mattered. Her appearance will activate something in your spiritual DNA, a reaction you can't explain, a knowing, a holy echo. That's because I planted this moment before you were even born. Before time began, I saw this hour, this door, this house, this woman, and you. Don't be surprised if strange things start happening after she leaves. Dreams that feel too real, objects shifting, phone calls from people you haven't heard from in 8 years, songs that seem to talk directly to you. That's not a coincidence. That's how the Spirit speaks when the veil between heaven and earth gets thin. Your house is becoming a holy place. And miracles don't just happen in churches, my child. They happen in kitchens, in living rooms, in quiet bedrooms at 200 a.m. when you're staring at the ceiling and wondering if anyone hears you. I hear you. I've always heard you. Archangel Michael is already preparing your environment. You may feel nervous, emotional, restless. That's spiritual movement. You've entered a divine window, and that window will not stay open forever. Do not delay what you're meant to do. Clean your space with love. Speak light into your walls. Play peaceful music. Light a blue candle, not just for aroma, but for presence. And when she comes, whether it's a stranger, a neighbor, a friend, or even a dream visitor, be open, be calm, be aware. You asked me for something big, and now I'm sending something simple yet sacred. You may want it to come with thunder, fire, lightning, but I come in whispers. And this woman carries one of my whispers. Don't look at her face alone. Look at what your spirit feels. The Holy Spirit will nudge you. You'll feel it. A pull in your chest, a trembling in your hands, a voice inside you saying, "This is it." And when that voice speaks, obey it. Don't silence it. That's me. That's your God. That's your angel team working overtime to bring you exactly what you asked for, even if it doesn't come in the wrapping you imagined. I'm not sending her to scare you. I'm sending her to free you, to open a door that no human hand could open, to deliver clarity about a decision you've been confused about for 4 months, to warn you gently about someone pretending to be close, but secretly misusing your name, or to affirm what your heart already suspects, but your mind keeps doubting, that your season of pain is over, and the light is returning to your soul. You are being visited. Your space is being watched over. The house you live in has become the meeting point for divine intervention. Child, don't treat this as just another message. This is a countdown. You are standing in the middle of a prophetic time gate. Every hour matters. Every detail is sacred. If you stay alert, you will see things that others miss. If you open your spiritual ears, you will hear the conversations of angels happening in your very home. If you slow down enough, you will feel me moving in the air, in the sunlight through your windows, in the warmth of water on your hands when you wash them. I am everywhere now, showing you that you are not forgotten. You never were. The woman I send may not even know why she's coming, but I will guide her. I will place the message in her mouth or the spark in her eyes. You'll feel it. You won't need proof. Your soul will know. And once that happens, you'll find yourself crying, laughing, remembering, and most importantly, understanding. It will all make sense. Every delay, every silence, every heartbreak. They were not punishments. They were preparations. I didn't forget you. I was preparing the stage. And now the first act is about to begin. Good. Let your heart stay soft, because what I'm about to say now is going to go even deeper. This part is personal. This part is holy. This part is the one that will echo in your chest when the night is quiet and you're alone with your thoughts. The woman I'm sending to your house carries more than a message. She carries alignment, destiny. Her arrival will be the start of a chain reaction, a ripple through your timeline that rearranges everything. And no, she will not fix everything for you, but her presence will be the signal that I, your God, have already begun. She might speak something small, almost forgettable, a sentence, a word, a moment that feels like nothing. But don't be fooled. I wrap my biggest messages in the smallest packages. The way she looks at you, the sound of her footsteps, or the color of her red clothing. Watch everything, because in those tiny signs I will be shouting. Your angels are already on alert. Archangel Michael has taken position. The moment you finish reading this message, there is a shift in the spirit around you. You may feel it like a light wind, like warmth on your neck, like goosebumps across your arms. It's happening now. A gate has opened, and the woman who is part of your divine equation is stepping through it. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Some of you reading this will meet her in less than 36 hours. Some will meet her in a dream first, a vision that feels so real it leaves you breathless when you wake. Others will be visited emotionally by a memory of her, a sudden feeling you can't explain, a tug in your heart that won't go away. But all of you, my beloved children, are being prepared for something you cannot delay any longer. You asked me to change your life, and I am doing it, starting with your house. I've walked through every hallway of that home. I've lingered beside the windows. I've stood in the rooms where you broke down and said, "God, please just show me what to do." I was there every time, and now I'm doing more than listening. I'm acting. She will carry the vibration of something you lost and something you are about to gain. It may be a message from someone who passed on, someone you couldn't say goodbye to, someone you still dream about but don't talk about. Their spirit has spoken in the heavenly realm, and I have heard it. This woman may carry the words you never got to hear, or she may carry a connection to a future you can't imagine. A job opportunity, a location change, a partner, a mission, a miracle you didn't even know you needed. You're going to feel scared at first. Change always comes with a little trembling, but don't mistake fear for danger. There is no danger here, only destiny, only divine design. And the only thing I ask of you now is this: stay present. Don't dismiss this moment. Don't brush off what you feel in your gut. That is where I speak. I do not shout. I whisper. I knock softly on the door of your spirit. And when you let me in, I do more in 12 seconds than the world can do in 7 years. The house you live in is a meeting ground now. Holy ground, a sacred zone where my glory will touch the floorboards and walls. You'll see signs everywhere. In the way the light comes through the curtains, in the way the air feels different, in the strange calm that comes over you out of nowhere. These are not small things. These are spiritual confirmations, and you must prepare. Prepare the space not out of fear, but out of faith. Speak aloud, I welcome divine timing. I welcome Archangel Michael's protection. I welcome the woman God is sending. I am ready. Say it even if your voice shakes, because when you say it, the heavens move. The angels begin to align people, time, objects, even delays, all for you. Everything you thought was going wrong will suddenly begin to go right. What didn't make sense before will suddenly feel obvious. The emotional confusion you carried for so long will begin to lift like fog. The heaviness that lived in the walls of that house will evaporate like morning mist. Because I am there. I am inhabiting your environment now, not to judge it, to transform it. The past is not your prison anymore. The pain is not your punishment anymore. And that house is not cursed, it is chosen. The woman I send is just the beginning. After she comes, more things will be released. You'll receive unexpected calls. Long-lost people will return with news. Your name will be spoken in rooms you've never entered. Someone is about to say yes to your name, and you will not know why. But I will, because I'm working in the background. I'm placing your name into the thoughts of someone who has the power to open doors. And soon the opportunity you couldn't reach will reach for you. This is why you couldn't quit. This is why the enemy tried to break you before this moment. This is why some people mysteriously disappeared from your life. They were not meant to be present for this miracle. I know it hurt. I know you questioned it all. But now you will understand. This is your chapter of clarity. This is your season of light. And it all begins with a knock. The moment her hand touches your door and your life begins to shift. And now, child, breathe. Because what comes next will stay with you for the rest of your life. This is not just about a house. This is not just about a woman. This is about alignment. The moment when my divine will touches your reality and suddenly everything changes. You've been feeling something was coming, haven't you? You couldn't explain it to anyone, not even the people closest to you. It's that strange pressure on your chest, that flutter in your stomach when you pass certain places in your home, the sudden silence in your thoughts when everything else is loud. It's because your spirit already knows what your mind is still trying to understand, that something sacred is approaching. I want you to do something simple right now. Look around your house, the objects you've ignored. The old paper, the shelf, the corner where you usually keep your bag or your shoes. Look again. There's something hidden in plain sight that I'm going to activate. You might find a lost photo, a name, a letter, or a feeling. That's me moving in your physical world. That's me showing you that I am not far. I am right here, present, real, breathing through every moment of your life. This woman I send may be carrying a warning. Someone around you has not been fully honest. Or maybe she will come to break your silence, to help you speak the truth you've been hiding from yourself. Or maybe she's there for a completely different reason, to remind you of love. A love that once felt impossible. A love you still deserve. A love you gave up on too early. You see, I don't only speak through pain. I speak through people. And this woman has been handpicked from heaven to walk into your timeline like a whisper from the future. Don't underestimate her. She may appear normal, ordinary, but her timing is divine. She is my messenger. And when she walks away, something behind her will stay. A sign, a change, a shift. You will feel it in your sleep, in your reflection, in your mood, in your prayer. You may cry that night, not because something's wrong, but because your soul will finally begin to feel heard, understood, met. You will say to yourself, something happened today, and I'll never forget it. And you'll be right, because you will never go back to who you were before that moment. You'll begin to notice your intuition becoming sharper. You'll start seeing repeating numbers, hearing songs that speak your story, meeting people who seem to know your heart without explanation. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. Archangel Michael will stand guard as these shifts happen. He is not just a protector, he is a commander. And he is commanding the release of what's been held up in your life for too long, your peace, your breakthrough, your truth. It's coming, and it starts at your doorstep. Child, if you've ever trusted me, trust me now. When this moment happens, don't resist, don't overthink, don't run. Just stay present, receive, let it come. Let the conversation happen. Let the silence speak. Let the energy move. Let the memory return. Let the light in, because this is how I do miracles. Not just through fire falling from the sky, but through footsteps on your floor, tears on someone's cheek, and a simple word spoken at the right time. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are being visited. And this house you're in, it's about to become the setting of something so divine, so real, so unforgettable that even 8 years from now, you'll remember exactly where you were sitting, what you were wearing, and what your spirit felt when it happened. Your life is shifting. Your heart is softening. Your angels are moving. Your name is being whispered in heaven. And the woman I send, she is already on her way. Open your eyes. Open your spirit. And stay ready, because I'm not just coming to your house. I'm coming for your heart. And I'm not leaving without restoring everything you thought you lost. Now, my child, stay in peace, because the miracle is already on the way. If this message has touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share this prophetic word with your network right now. By sharing, you activate the anointing upon their lives and pass that breakthrough to everyone you care about, allowing their blessings to multiply through yours. Good. Keep your spirit calm and your heart open, because what I'm about to tell you now is not just the end of the message. It's the beginning of what comes next for you. You've reached this far, and that's not small. Most people would have scrolled away. Most would have ignored the voice inside that said, "Wait, this is for me." But you didn't. You stayed. You felt something. That's proof your soul is awake. And when your soul is awake, heaven starts to respond faster than ever before. I want you to remember something forever. Your house is not random. Your presence there is not accidental. Your feeling that something is about to happen is not imagination. It is confirmation. The woman who is coming will not just be a visitor. She will be a divine interruption. You will look back on this time one day and say, that's when everything started to change. And I will smile because, yes, child, that's what I've been waiting for. Now hear me. Not everyone will understand what happens when she comes. Some people around you may doubt it. They may tell you to ignore your feelings. They may say it's coincidence, but your spirit will know the truth. You will feel something electric, not fear, but awe. A quiet knowing, the kind of stillness that comes only when heaven is watching closely. That stillness will enter your home, the kind that even the air seems to notice. And in that stillness, I will begin to whisper again. There may be tears, let them fall. There may be shaking, let it happen. There may be silence, let it speak. Because in those moments I am touching you, not just through emotion, but through transformation. You've been strong for so long, carrying everything by yourself, smiling so others won't worry, holding pain in your chest because no one seems to notice when you're hurting. But I noticed. I always have. And I never created you to carry all that weight. That's why I'm stepping in now. That's why I'm sending her. To remind you that you were never alone. To release what's been stuck. To break the invisible chain around your joy. To open a window in your house that hasn't felt light in 10 years. This is a spiritual turning point. And my beloved child, you don't have to force anything. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to try harder. You only have to be open. Be honest with me, even if it sounds messy. Even if your prayers start with, God, I don't know what to say, that's okay. I know what's in your heart, even when your lips are silent, and now I'm responding. You are being activated. You are being prepared. You are being visited. And the change will be so real. You'll feel it in your bones. Something inside you will shift. You'll start waking up differently, thinking differently. Even the way you walk will begin to feel more grounded. Your laughter will sound freer. Your tears will taste cleaner because the past will no longer hold power over you. That woman is a doorway, and once she enters, the past can no longer enter behind her. This is closure. This is rebirth. This is my promise. From the moment her foot crosses your doorway, your life starts vibrating at a new frequency. And that frequency will attract the people, blessings, answers, and healing that were blocked before. It's all part of the plan. Let people call it strange. Let the world try to explain it away. But you will know. You will feel me in the space, in the way light touches your wall, in the unexpected peace that fills the room, in the signs that show up in the 2 days after. A name, a feather, a number, a vision, a scent. These are my ways of saying, yes, child, it really happened. You're not dreaming. You're not imagining. I moved in your life. I sent her. And now I will not stop until your joy is complete. And when it happens, I want you to say these words out loud. Softly or loudly, doesn't matter. Thank you, God. I received it. I remember this moment. And I welcome everything you are about to do. Speak it. Anchor it. Seal it. Because this moment, this entire message will echo through your days. And even when things get quiet again, even when your life returns to a rhythm, you will know that something changed forever. You are not who you were before this. Your house is not what it was before this. Your heart is not carrying what it used to. You are free. I, your God, have spoken it. And Archangel Michael, with his blazing sword of truth and divine power, has stood guard over this message. He was the one who tapped your heart and told you to pay attention. He was the one who whispered, "Don't skip this. It's more important than you think." And now that you've made it to the end, heaven is rejoicing because your spirit stayed open long enough to let the miracle enter. And now it will. So go now, child, light a candle, say a prayer, open your windows, stand at your door and say, I welcome what heaven is sending. I trust what I feel. I receive this blessing into my house and into my life. And watch what happens next. The angels are watching. I am watching. And your miracle is already walking up the path to your door. Yes, my child, I will continue because your spirit is still listening and heaven still has more to say. This isn't the kind of message that ends when the words stop. This is the kind of message that begins again every time you remember it. Every time you close your eyes and feel that same quiet shiver on your skin. Every time you walk through your home and something feels different, even if nothing looks different. That's how the presence of heaven works. It changes the invisible first, and then the visible follows. Right now, even as you read this, something is being unblocked. Some energy around your life is being released. That stuck feeling, that heaviness in the middle of your chest, that resistance that made you think maybe you're cursed or forgotten or too broken to be healed. No, not true. I am dissolving it now. It is breaking. It is lifting. That tightness you've been carrying for 14 years is melting away. Not because of effort, but because of surrender. You're letting go. That's all I've ever asked you to do. You were never created to carry it all. You were created to receive. And now the receiving has begun. This woman who is coming into your house, you'll understand later why her arrival was so significant. At first, you may not see the full picture. That's okay. I don't always give the whole picture right away. Sometimes I give one puzzle piece, and I wait to see if you trust me enough to hold it close until the next one appears. That's what faith is. Not seeing everything, but trusting that what you're seeing matters. And child, I promise you, what's coming matters more than you can even imagine. You're not just reading a message. You are standing in the middle of a divine appointment. I brought you here on purpose. You didn't find this message by mistake. You didn't click this by chance. This is a setup. Heaven has arranged it. My angels move behind the scenes in time, in code, in energy, in frequency to bring your soul here, right now. Do you think I don't know the H in your chest? Do you think I don't see the way you scroll through the world, searching for something that feels real, that feels like home? You've been looking for home in people, in places, in voices. But child, you already live in the house where heaven wants to meet you. You already walk on floors that have been marked for miracles. You already sleep in a room that has been covered in unseen angelic wings. And now the shift begins. You will notice the change by how peace starts to return, by how tears come and go more gently, by how your thoughts start to slow down, by how you stop chasing love and start attracting it. That's what this visit will do. It will realign your soul to its original rhythm. You were never meant to live in chaos. You were never meant to carry fear like armor. You were never meant to distrust your own beauty, your own calling, your own spirit. You were meant to shine, quietly, strongly, softly. And this woman, this arrival, this message, all of it is timed for your return to yourself. There will be more signs after she comes. The number 7 will appear repeatedly. It may be 707 on the clock, or a 6-letter name, or 3 knocks, or 4 days of strange, peaceful dreams. When you see it, smile. That's me. I'm saying, yes, child, you got it. Keep going. You may also start dreaming of places you've never been. Desert paths, old houses, candlelit rooms, mountains. You may hear names, music, even feel touches in your dreams. Don't fear them. These are messages unfolding pieces of your next season. You are not crazy. You are awakening. And the more open you stay, the more clearly I can speak. The house you're in may look the same, but very soon someone will comment, "Why does it feel so warm in here?" Or "Your home has such a peaceful energy." They'll say that, and you'll smile because you'll know why. You'll remember the message. You'll remember this moment. You'll remember that Archangel Michael was here, and so was I. And child, I will never leave. Not after all it took to bring you here. Not after all the nights you cried and I whispered, "Hold on. I'm not done yet." Not after all the battles I fought for you that you never saw. You may not feel holy, you may not feel chosen, but I chose you anyway. And now this blessing that has waited so long to find you, it's finally here. The woman I'm sending will bring the spark. But what happens next? That's between me and you. Let me in. Let me flood your home with peace. Let me restore the years you thought were wasted. Let me show you what love without fear looks like. Let me make your home my home, because when I dwell in your space, no darkness can survive, no lie can stay, no sorrow can win. I bring beauty where there was nothing. I bring laughter where only silence lived. I bring joy where grief tried to build its house. And now I bring you home, not a new place, but a new peace in the place you're already in. So breathe, light that candle. Stand in that room and say out loud, "God, I welcome you here. I receive what you are doing. I will not skip this. I'm ready. I'm listening. I'm yours." And let it begin, because you, my child, are standing on sacred ground now. And I will not stop until the promise is fulfilled fully, beautifully, and in ways that will leave you in grateful awe. The woman is coming. Your house is ready, and I am already there. This isn't just a word anymore. This is a covering. You are being wrapped in something invisible to the human eye, but undeniable to your spirit. You're not just reading, you are being visited. As you take in these words, layers of spiritual dust are falling off you. Weight is lifting, not because you're trying harder, but because you're finally letting go. Letting go of fear, letting go of what didn't make sense, letting go of who left you, who doubted you, who broke you. You don't need their understanding anymore to be worthy of love. You don't need their approval to walk into your destiny. You just need me. And child, you already have me. I've been here through every season you thought I was silent in. I never left, not even for a moment. I sat beside you when you were curled up, staring at your ceiling in the dark, thinking no one would ever see the truth inside your heart. I counted every tear. I held every breath. I heard every why you couldn't say out loud, and I remembered. And now it's time not to erase your past, but to show you that I can still build something holy out of it. Your house, your room, the corner where you sit and think. It's all being spiritually refreshed now. Angels are passing through with invisible light. Peace is filling the cracks. Energy is being reset. You might even feel a strange calm or warmth in the room after you finish this message. That's not imagination. That's your spirit recognizing that I just touched your space. Let people say what they want. Let the world scroll past. But you stayed, and because you stayed, I will bless you in a way they won't see coming. I will bless you in silence, in stillness, in divine timing. You won't have to prove yourself. You won't have to beg for it. The doors that wouldn't open before will swing wide with no effort. The calls that didn't come will suddenly arrive. The money that always slipped away will begin to stay, and the people who once ignored your value will begin to whisper your name with wonder. Because I'm lifting you now. I'm shifting you into the season where your house becomes a house of light, and this woman, this divine visitor, will be the first one to confirm that the shift is real. She may ask a question no one else has ever asked you. She may offer help without reason. She may remember something about you that you forgot about yourself. That's me speaking through her. That's my reminder that you were never forgotten. You may even feel unworthy of what's coming next. But child, I don't choose you because you're worthy. I make you worthy because I choose you. The love I'm about to pour over your life will not feel like anything you've experienced before. It won't be desperate. It won't be heavy. It won't make you chase or beg. It will feel safe. It will feel like returning. And the woman I send will trigger the first ripple in your soul that says, I'm not lost anymore, so don't fear the tears. Let them come. Don't fear the change. Let it come. Don't fear the silence. I speak loudest in it. And when you wake up tomorrow or 6 days from now and everything feels different, but you can't explain why, remember this moment. Remember the soft voice in your spirit saying, this is what happens when heaven visits a house. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. You're not cursed. You're being called. You're not forgotten. You're being remembered by God, by angels, by people you haven't even met yet who are already preparing to love you in ways no one ever has. So now breathe deeply. Close your eyes and feel the atmosphere of your home shift again. You may sense it even stronger this time. The peace, the warmth, the quiet presence of someone unseen but deeply familiar. That's me. That's the love you were born from. That's the promise I made over your life before you ever entered this world. And child, I always keep my promises. So now you know. Now you've received it. Now the shift has begun. The woman is coming. Your home is holy. And the future you've prayed for, it's already standing at the door. Let them say what they want. But you are chosen, you are loved, and you are ready. Subscribe your soul to the divine. Don't walk this journey alone. More is coming, and heaven wants you awake when it arrives. Amen. I love you, child. I always have, and I always will. Before this story reaches its final moment, receive this: you did not arrive at Michael's divine shield by chance. You were led here at this exact hour because heaven had something to place in your hands. Through the link in the description and pinned comment, you can step into the Michael's Divine Shield community, a guarded, faith-filled sanctuary where divine protection is not a wish, but a promise standing on the word. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate access to daily devotions, spiritual warfare tools, and divine insights the world will never hand you. Inside Michael's Divine Shield, you will find guidance for every decision, unwavering covering on our prayer wall, and rapid movement toward the destiny already written over your life. Do not let this moment pass. Your breakthrough is standing at the door. And if you want to carry this covering into your home, Our guided ebooks and Bibles are waiting in the pinned comment. Whether you join Michael's divine shield as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence shifts the atmosphere. Take the step. Your protection and your abundance are waiting.